God's sovereignty is not a doctrine that we go to when we just kind of throw up our hands and we give up trying to understand why life is so hard. I guess I'm just going to have to say God is sovereign and deal with this. I hate it, but oh well, God's sovereign, right? That's what Pastor Dale tells me to say. This completely misses the point of sovereignty. When we think about God's sovereignty, we ought to think about dry ground. We ought to think about safety. We ought to think about a refuge for us, a shelter. We have a Father in heaven who fights for his people. God's sovereignty is not against us. God's sovereignty is for us. Now, of course, there are things that we struggle with. It's hard to make sense of some of the awful things that the Lord allows to happen in our lives, but we never have to wonder if God is fighting for us. God is the glory getter, and he's also the people getter. He uses his sovereignty in ways that only he could to give us life and well-being. The entirety of our lives rests in God being sovereign. And if God is sovereign, then that means that we have hope. If God parted the Red Sea for such an ungrateful people, who were already mocking him before they even made it out, what kind of love and sovereign care can you and I expect, even when we are just terribly thankless? We should be optimistically trusting in the God of the wind, who can blow at any minute when we think there is no way out. And he will. He makes a way for the Hebrews, but the Egyptians